Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to this new video in which we are going to address the big trending topic that we have now, that is GPU mining and graphics card availability and how this affects PC gamers and persons like me that I am an engineer. So stay in the video if you are interested on this topic. So just for your information, I am not an expert on crypto mining or cryptocurrencies or GPU mining. I don't work doing this every day, and this is not my profession. I am an engineer, but I have quite the experience with GPU mining and the whole history of Bitcoin since it started years ago. So I know my ways quite well in what is GPU mining, and now I'm going to try to bring to you my perspective now that I am a consumer user. I'm not as I say a crypto miner, or I don't really want to profit from GPU mining, but I think these topics affects these normal consumer people, PC gamers, engineers, researchers, or people that want to have access to the technology, to the newest technology that NVIDIA is offering, at least in the graphics card market. How this topic of GPU mining, Bitcoin is affecting us all in regarding market availability of the graphics card. So let's start with the people that wants to use this graphics card in order to mine cryptocurrencies. The newest technologies of NVIDIA 3000 series, they offers an amazing single precision compute capability performance. This is why they hold a very well place in the top of my GPU mining with which you could profit from them. And if you are a miner, or if you want to use this graphics card in order to mine crypto, they can really be helpful for you. Just to clarify, I didn't buy this graphics card to mine crypto. I bought this graphics card because I am a researcher, and I really wanted. I am looking for this graphics card since months, and I was looking to buy them when they just came out. I'm living in Germany, so in Germany probably the availability in the beginning, in the launch of the NVIDIA graphics card, was not so high like in United States probably. But I was really interested in buying this graphics card because of the single compute capabilities performance that they offer. And I wanted to try personally one of the newest simulations platforms that NVIDIA is offering, which is called Omniverse. And I wanted to how this looks with respecting robotic simulations and acceleration of robotic simulations. This is still my actually objective on this card. But I wanted to make this video from a real perspective of a person that has the graphics cards in its hands, and I wanted to show you from a real perspective how much revenue could you get out of these cards if you really want to use these cards for mining. So as you can see here in the display, this computer now is running the RTX 3060 Ti, and it's getting an approximated revenue of $4 per day. $4 per day with a monthly total income estimated of $125 around per month. Daily income by currency is looking now at 0.00288 Ethereums per day, and is running at a rate of, I guess, around 59, 58, 60 mega hash per second. This is the rate that is running now. And why this graphics card could be profitable now? Until the release of these new graphics cards models, to be honest, at least for NVIDIA graphics card, was not really profitable. Bitcoin or Ethereum. Until the latest release of this new generation of graphics card, it was not really profitable to GPU mining and get revenue out of it because of electricity cost, and it was just almost zero, the revenue, unless you had a really powerful graphics card, really nice rig configurations, or you are really working only on mining, and the place where you live in, the electricity rate was really not so high. Maybe you could profit out of it as a private person, as a single person. But for consumer user, or for people that had always interested on this crypto mining, it was not really profitable. For people that has its own computer and they just wanted to make $1 to $2, or it was not really profitable. but with the newest technologies of NVIDIA, this open a new opportunity for private users to get their hands in really good crypto mining profits out of them. So as you can see, if you get your hands in one of these cards, they can offer you up to $4 per day around, which this is really something now. And maybe you see $4 per day minus electricity. We're going to cover the topic of electricity costs in one moment, but I mean, $4 per day is something, no? And if you have 2-3 graphics cards, I think maybe, I mean, with the price of the Ethereum, for example, Ethereum now is a currency that is the second place after Bitcoin. The value is going pretty high, and I think, as I say, I'm not a crypto expert, but I think the price of Ethereum is really going to be doing very well on this year. And the price of the Ethereum now is, I think one Ethereum is around $1,100 for today, 25 January. And I think it's going to make pretty well. So now it really sounds like this can be profitable, no? And I think it can be, to be honest, if you get your hands on them with a fair price. This is another history. I think you can really profit and take a few bucks from this. Let's talk about electricity cost, and we can take a look from a real perspective if this really could benefit you. As I say, just to be clear, I'm living in Germany, and I'm going to share with you more or less the prices that we are paying here for electricity, and how the system works here in Germany of electricity, and how this relates to the profit that you could get out of the graphics card if you're mining Ethereum at least. So in Germany, we have a fixed payment per month. You make a contract with an electricity provider, and then you give them your address, how many people lives at the place where you are living, and then they are going to give you a common estimated rate for your usage per month. For example, here usually the most basic is 2 persons living in a house, around 60, 65, 70 square meters, and it's an estimation of 2,500 kilowatts hour, the monthly, I mean the rate that you use. And this is around 35 to 60 euros per month, depends on the city that you're living in. Here in the city that I'm living in Germany, I think we pay, at least the house pays, around 50-51 euros per month, I will say. And the thing here is, like, doesn't matter if you use less energy or if you use more energy. At least in the contract time that you made with your provider, you are going to pay every month the same amount of money. Doesn't matter, even if you are 2 months out of your place, even if you're in vacations or something, you are going to pay per month the same amount every month. So the thing is, at the end of the year, you are going to get from your electricity provider a summarized invoice with all the monthly usage of electricity. And if you did not exceed this common amount that they rate for you in the beginning of your contract, you don't need to pay more. In the contrary, the next year contract, if you stay with the same electricity provider, they are going to adjust the electricity rate per month, and they are going to adjust the price that you paid per month in the next year, which can be less, which can be lower, or can be higher. Depends if you overpass this common usage of 2,500 kilowatts hour, they are going to adjust the price. So that's how it works here in Germany. So you can mine if you want with 2, 3, 4 graphics cards. You just need to adjust the power, of course, and the core clock in order to get the best performance out of them without using energy that you don't need, in order to get the best hash rate for Ethereum mining. And if you stay below of your usage per month, actually you don't need to pay more, or you don't need to pay electricity, because you are already paying it, and you need to pay it. I mean, you need to pay per month. It doesn't matter if you never turn on the lights. You have a fixed amount to pay per month. So this is how it works here. Next year is going to be adjusted depending on what you use, but I mean, here in Germany, I think we care more about the environment, and we really don't use that much amount of energy if we don't need to. That's why, I mean, as I say, I'm not really interested in mining full time. I just want to make this test, leave it here for a few days, for weeks, and share with you a real experience of someone that is not really into mining every day. I just want to show you and share with you, if maybe you are willing to, you want to start with mining since months, or you are thinking about this since years and you never really got the chance to make it because you were worried about electricity and heat, and at least you are not profiting at all, or your graphics card is going to be worn out and you are not going to use it anymore. But that's why I wanted to make this video, to share with you a real experience of someone that wants the graphics card for other usage. But I'm doing this for you to show you how it works in the reality, when you don't have a huge rig or when you don't have a special mining equipment, you just have your computer and you're interested on the topic. And yeah, so electricity is not really a problem about the price-wise at least. Of course, as I say, it's about more keeping the environment safe and not waste energy that you don't need. So this is my recommendation. If you really do not need the money and you really think that $4 US per day at the end is going to be something that really helps you, I mean, if you don't need to do it, it's just a waste of energy, I will say. Of course, it's money that you can get, but you need to think about this. You need to think if it really benefits you and you don't make worse the usage of energy at your place. So if you at the end get a relationship, okay, maybe I can really benefit and profit from this, okay, maybe you can save energy in some other places at your home. So one really nice history is that we are renovating the house. So the house is in renovation, and even if you don't believe it, but the room in which I'm working now and the computers are working now, we used to have problems the whole winter with the heaters. They were really not working, and this room in which I'm now, it was always really cold. I mean, really cold. In Germany, the winters can get cold, and maybe you think this is as a joke, but the usage, I have two computers running, each one with one of the graphics cards, and they are using at the end like 500 watts, both computers, because they are normal workstations. I will show you in a moment, and they are using like 500 watts, and it really helps a lot to the room in order to keep it warm, because the heaters are not working, and they really are doing a very nice job, which I'm really happy, to be honest, because it's not like we are wasting energy, and it's not like we are saving energy, but the energy that we were not using because the heater was not working, I am literally using them to power up the computers, the mining process that is here, and I'm really happy because they are doing their job. They are getting maybe a few euros per day, and the room is warm, which is it's a very good thing here in Germany in the winter. So this is a really nice thing as well. And let's talk about market availability now. The problem now here in Germany, in United States, I think in whole Europe, and in whole in the American continent, is availability of the graphics card. A lot of people, they are called scalpers, or because they bought a lot of graphics cards when they just got released, and there is no market availability for normal users, or for games that wanted to use it, or researchers. As I said, I am an engineer, that they want to have access to this technology. So this is a very big problem, because this out of availability on the market, it created a price increment in all the graphics cards. For example, this graphics card here, the 3060 Ti, was released from NVIDIA with a launch price of $399 US. I paid for this graphics card in Germany, I paid 670 euros, which is in US dollars around 720 US dollars, which is a lot of money. It's more than double the price that was the MSRP for this graphics card. And then you are going to say, Jorge, this is exactly the problem why the prices are so high. Because people like you buy them, doesn't matter the price, and then the market is adjusting the price. I'm really sorry, to be honest. I even got some comments of some people before that that's because of you, the prices are so high and you don't care about normal people. And I'm really sorry. I also do play games. I do play a lot of PC games in my computer. I'm a PC gamer, and I'm really sorry that the prices are so high, but that's how the market works. If there is no availability of graphics of one product, the people that has the product, they can adjust the price more or less to wherever the price the customer would pay for it. And now the prices for graphics cards, because there is no availability, is really high because people is willing to pay this price in order to get access to these new technologies. As I say, for me, I don't want the cards for mining. I want the cards to accelerate the simulations that I do as a researcher, and to take advantage of them as an engineer. And I was looking for these graphics cards since months before the release. I really was very interested in the single precision compute capabilities of the graphics cards, and I wanted to have access, you know, to accelerate research. Research cannot be stopped, and if you really want the newest technology, then you pay for them. Then you pay for it. That's why I paid so much price for this, because I really wanted the graphics card to make some research. And then I bought this locally in the city that I'm living from a guy that got the hands in a RTX 3070, and he sold me this. It was pretty much new, the graphics card, when I bought it. And then I got my hands here as well locally in the same city. Another guy sold to me this NVIDIA Founders Edition 3070 for 680 euros, which is as well like 730 US dollars. And this is kind of interesting because I paid, I think I paid 10 euros more for this than for this. And so this was really overpriced, but as I said, this is the first card that I got, and I wanted to have access to the technologies because at least the 3060 Ti, it offers more than 4,000 CUDA cores, and it's insane. For me, that I'm following the history of NVIDIA since years and years, and see how the performance of this card is increased, it's just amazing. And then the 3070, it offers almost 6,000 CUDA cores, 5,888, which is, I mean, is insane. It's insane to do engineering simulation. That's what I wanted. And of course I paid more money, a lot more money than the original price. But if that's the market price, that's the market price. You cannot really do more if there is no production of new graphics card. If there is no more in stock, then the prices are going to go even higher. So I'm really sorry if you are a normal user and you have no access to this graphics card. I paid a lot of money as well, and from my own money, and it was really painful, to be honest, to pay so much money. But yeah, that's the history of market availability and how the prices are going really high. So to summarize this video, each of these graphics cards, if you want to buy a graphics card for mining, or for games, and you are not playing like at 8K, I mean, probably no one has an 8K monitor nowadays, but I really can recommend you the 3060 Ti. Performance is incredible, it's amazing, and you can get, I could even say, more profit out of it if you wanted to mine at least Ethereum with the prices of today. And if you really want to go higher into gaming with higher resolutions, higher quality graphics, or you wanted to do some tests with compute performance, go for the 3070 if you find it. At the end, as you can see here, the daily total income estimated for mining Ethereum is going to be around $4 US per day. $4 US per day, which is around 126 US dollars per month. In euros, this is going to be like 100 euros per month. So in summarize, out of these cards, if you want to mine Ethereum, they are going to give you around 100 euros per month, 126 US dollars around per month. Of course, you need to send it to a wallet, to external wallet. After, I'm using here BetterHash in order to mine. It's quite straightforward. And as I said, I'm not doing this full time. So BetterHash, I use this since a few years, I guess, and it always worked for me. And yeah, the payment is quite straightforward as well, how you get the coins out of it. So to summarize, 100 euros per month is around the profit that you can get out of these computers, using around 120 watts for the 3060 Ti and using around 140 watts on the 3070. You of course you just need to add up electricity of your computer, but this is the core value: $3, $4 per day, 100 to 120 US dollars per month out of each of the graphics cards. So I hope you like this video. I tried to make this video as real as possible, coming from a person that is not really always full-time working in cryptocurrency, and I just want to make this real for you as a normal person, not like yeah, Bitcoin is going to go higher, and Bitcoin and 30,000 US dollars Bitcoin is coming from a normal person that had interested in test this and share with you the results of if you really could make profit out of GPU mining today. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any questions, please just ask me, and maybe this is different for you depending on the zone where you are living in the world. But I think this topic is very interesting, to be honest. I think this topic is very interesting. Yeah, let's see how it works, and let's see how this works this year for the cryptocurrencies. And if you already have one of these graphics cards and you just want to test as well because the topic is interesting for you, or you really want to make profit out of them, then try them. I think it's a very interesting topic. I think the profit now today, 25th January, I think you can really get profit out of it. And if you are a PC gamer and you are looking for these technologies, I'm really sorry again for the prices, but that's how it is, the market. And I myself needed to pay as well a lot of money to not to get access to them. But yeah, I'm very enthusiastic about the performance that I can get out of it for my engineering simulations. So let's see how it works. Thank you very much, people, for your time, and see you in the next video.